Hi guys! Today I'm going to do this soft smoky eye with bold red lip, perfect for a date night out. For the eyes, I'm just going to use this L'Oreal Paris Smoky Eyes palette. First and foremost, you want to prime your eyelid because this will form a base for your eyeshadow. I'm using Mary Kay Eye Primer and I'm applying it to my entire eyelid so as to avoid any creasing. Before using the L'Oreal Paris palette, I'll be taking this mid-tone brown and applying it as my transition color with a dome-shaped fluffy brush. Sweep that all through the crease, and if you open your eyes and look straight into the mirror, you will see your transition color is right below the brow bone and above the lid. Next, with the second darkest color on the palette, which is this dark purple color, we're going to take a crease brush and apply that straight onto the crease right below the transition color. Sometimes this dark color can look messy, so to avoid that, blend enough so that any harsh lines are no longer visible. Next, with the shimmery gold color on the palette, we're going to take a flat eyeshadow brush and press this shadow onto the lid, concentrating on the inner corner and middle part of the lid. With the darkest color on the palette, which is a black shimmery color here, apply it to the outside corner of the eye with a flat eyeshadow brush. Start from the outside corner of the lid and bring it up slightly into the crease and onto the lid. Now with a clean brush, blend in slightly so the colors all meet each other beautifully. I'm going to take a smudge brush and dip it into the lightest color on the palette, this white shimmery color, and I'm going to apply it to my brow bone and to my tear duct area. Applying a light reflecting color to these areas gives the illusion of a lifted eyebrow and a much more open eye. Going back to that dark purple we first used, we're going to use an angled brush and run that under our lower lash lines from the inner corner to the outside corner, meeting it with the dark color we just applied. Now with a black eyeliner, line the lower lash lines, the inner rim of the eye, and the top lash line as well. Now curl your lashes and add 2 to 3 coats of mascara because big voluminous eyelashes are essential for a smoky eye. And don't forget the lower lashes. Now that we're done with the eyes, we can move on to the concealer. I'm using Tarte's waterproof concealer in Fair and applying it with a crease brush to my under eye circles, but then dragging it down to my nose and bringing it back up in the shape of a triangle. With the concealer, I will fill in all that space within that triangle, and then I'll move on to any redness around my nose and mouth, and you can immediately see the illumination of the face. The same on the other side. First conceal any under eye circles and then drag it down to the tip of your nose and then bring it back up in the shape of that triangle. To highlight my nose and to begin to contour it, I will drag a line down the bridge of my nose with that same concealer, and then to contour and highlight my forehead, I will make these little streaks of concealer up on top, and then I'll blend it all in. After you have applied all the liquid and cream formulas on the face, it's time to set everything in. I'm using Makeup Forever HD Translucent Powder to set in my concealer from my under eyes and any other concealer I applied down my nose and on my forehead, on my chin, and around my mouth. To add dimension and warmth to the face, I'm applying this Rimmel Bronzer with a contour brush and first accentuating the line created by the hollows of the cheeks by sucking them in and applying it directly to this line. And to continue contouring, you want to drag it from the outer corner of the forehead down to the hollows and then onto the jaw, anywhere where the sun would naturally hit. And then once again on the other side, you start off with the hollows of your cheeks and then you move on to the outer corner of your forehead, bring it back down to the hollows, and then your jawline. To contour my nose, I will take that same bronzer, but this time with a smaller and thinner brush, and apply it down the sides of my nose. I'm using this Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips bronzer as a blush. Since this is a smoky eye with a bold red lip, you don't want too much color on the cheeks. With all the shimmer that this bronzer has, this acts as a highlighter, a bronzer, and a blush all at the same time. And now onto the other side, smile to see the apples of your cheeks and apply it right there. And now, time for the lips. Because this is a bright lip color, it is essential to line the lips first. I'm using Maybelline's lip liner in red to outline my lips and then to fill it in with that same lip liner. Now I'm applying a red lipstick color over that lip liner, and as if this didn't have enough red, I'm applying a red lip gloss on top of that to give it that glossy look instead of a matte look. I'm using a napkin or tissue to remove the excess. And there you go, that's the finished look.